Are you thinking about what you're thinking about? Do you wonder why you're wondering about the same old things? Do you think it's strange the world has changed and you're still the same? You're on the same campaign. All you do is complain. The world is passing you by. You don't have a clue why. Are you thinking about what you're thinking about? Are you thankful for what you have? Thankful for what you're leaving out and living without? Have you ever thought about what you're saying before you say it? Do you wonder why you're saying the same old things? You're so willing to share. Does anyone care about what you're saying? It's all been said before. All you do is complain. The world is passing you by. You don't have a clue why. Your brain feeds on what it sees, hears, and reads, by what you touch, sense, and smell, and what you taste as well. So make sure your input is pure, because what goes in is what comes out. Your brain feeds on what it sees, hears, and reads, by what you touch, sense, and smell, and what you taste as well. So make sure your input is pure, because what goes in is what goes out. Are you thinking about what you're thinking about? Are you thankful for what you have? Thankful for what you're leaving out and living without? Your brain feeds on what it sees, hears, and reads, by what you touch, sense, and smell, and what you taste as well. Make sure your input is pure, because garbage in means garbage out for sure. Major miracles and minor miracles, Alpha and Omega, beginning and end, birth and death are the major miracles, and everything in between are minor miracles. I see a man who tells me he doesn't believe in miracles, and yet he is alive. And there is no miracle more perfect than birth. At the end of everything you were once able to grasp, comprehend, or imagine, past what you thought you understood, took advantage of, and took for granted, empty, receptive, you are between miracles. Nothing you did, could have done, or will ever do matters. You're through. Need a new miracle to rejuvenate and resuscitate you. Forced to admit and face defeat, your ultimate is complete. You have reached your end at last and surpassed your most vivid speculation of perception. Been made ready for miraculous correction. Between miracles, challenging the unseen by a faithful removal of doubts and fears. Beyond worries, woe, pleading, cries of desperation, despair, and finally surrender. You wait patiently, helpless between miracles. There is no need to panic or to take any other action that would demonstrate futility. At this point, humility alone has weight. It's all you can demonstrate. If you hesitate, you lose again. Between miracles, you understand. Ask politely. Don't demand or command. Tempt or challenge fate. Release and strive to relate. Between miracles, each breathless heartbeat is a leap of faith towards trust, refined and purified, faithful trust. Without it, you are less than dust. Between miracles, as between a rock and hard place, dangling weightlessly, formlessly, hopelessly in space. When the next miracle arrives, once again you're alive, and everything miraculously falls into line with grace.